What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I got the legendary SSJ, my young Padawan learner.
Not your Padawan learner, just so you know. I'm not your Emily. So I know how much you want that, but we're going to keep that clear.
I know you're going to be a Jedi Master one day. I can feel it, just not now. So we're having a small little debate. What's up, DJ? What's up, Omar? We're having a small little debate because my pal SSJ, he enjoyed the movie, my goodness. And I hated the movie. I thought the movie was terrible. I thought the jokes was stale. But which one you want to go first? You want me to go first, SSJ, or you want to go first? Let's do this back and forth battle.
Ladies first.
You are lame for that. I am a husband. I'm a husband of 5. Watch it.
Okay, Tina. I'm hyped.
The reason why I didn't like this movie, because I get it. Deadpool is a comedian. That's his character.
I don't think that part you get.
I get that. He's a comedian and that's his character. But if he's a comedian and the jokes are not funny, that means he's a bad comedian. So that means he hurt the movie, because to me, his jokes wasn't funny. Most of his jokes was gay or weird white people jokes that I couldn't relate to. And then I didn't like the weird ass music throughout the whole entire movie.
So you kept saying weird white people and gay jokes, but you never elaborated. What weird old people white jokes were he saying?
When I mean by that, I feel like it's jokes that maybe white people could relate to, because I couldn't relate to any of the jokes. And when I was in the theater, it was mostly white people, and they were the ones laughing at the jokes. So I'm guessing maybe this is a white person thing. I don't know, because I just cannot relate to these jokes. There was only one good joke that was fucking funny, and that was when the Human Torch died, and Deadpool was like, well, he was expensive, so that's why we had to kill him from the movie. I thought that was hilarious. That was awesome. Besides that, this movie was terrible. This movie had holes. This movie was a generic story plot. Let me shut the door real quick because my dog's barking.
Tell that dog to shut up.
Shut up. God damn it. But before you go, let me read some of the comments, because these comments are going crazy. He said it's been a long time. He says, nah, this movie is an L. I agree. The movie was an L. It says, I watched that movie with a friend. Oh, God, the movie was random. It was okay, but it was weird. Thoughts of Henry Cavill Wolverine scene? I thought it was weird. I thought the CG... I thought the CG...
Get back on chat.
Okay.
So what was the next part you were saying? Because we don't want to get too focused on some of these comments, because then we'll just go back and forth with that all day.
So do you disagree with some of my points so far of what I said?
I mean, the joke thing, yeah, because that's opinion based. Like, some jokes I can agree landed and some didn't. Like you said, the only joke you laughed at was the Johnny Storm joke, but he had a lot of funny jokes, breaking the fourth wall.
What joke did you thought was funny?
Well, I thought it was funny now that Omar mentioned it. He said the Henry Cavill joke. I thought that was funny. He was like, oh, we're going to treat you better here at Marvel than those shit fucks across the street, DC. Like how they treated Superman. That shit was funny.
I didn't think that was funny at all.
Well, listen, comedy is subjective, and to me, Deadpool's humor, if you like the first 2 Deadpool movies, the humor is pretty much similar humor.
No, it's not, like because...
Yes, it is. If you watch, like, Blue Mountain State, or if you watch, like those movies, like the Henry Wilder movies that Ryan Reynolds did, which had, like, the college humor, it's pretty much the same type of shit. Even if
Ryan,
you say it's like white dudes doing like gay jokes, white
yeah,
dudes
that's
in
what it felt
college
like.
do gay jokes all the time. Yeah, some of it's cringe, but some of it's just like, what the fuck?
I felt like Deadpool played a gay man in this movie. He played a bisexual character to me in this movie, and it was almost times where I felt like, is
What about
Wolverine
his
safe?
wife though? I didn't
You
I
said
didn't
what?
get I didn't get bisexual vibes from him. I just
Oh,
feel
you're
like you're projecting
crazy.
that.
You're telling
Nah,
me
that's
that
not
Wolverine.
crazy because I feel like you're projecting that because of the fact that he's buying the comics. And
What?
you're like, oh shit, so he's buying the movie
I need
too.
I
Like,
need y'all to write in the comments. Did y'all
I
think
saw the
that
movie twice,
let
back
me
to back.
finish. Let me
I don't
finish.
even think you fully saw the movie.
I definitely saw it.
You
Let me
definitely
finish.
didn't see it.
Let me finish. Write in the comments, y'all. Did y'all felt like Deadpool say a lot of gay jokes?
There was gay
I
things
just
in
want to.
there,
I
but I
want to
don't
hear the
think
comments
Deadpool himself
because
is gay.
he said a lot of gay jokes in this movie.
Okay, give me an example of one. What gay? Give me two.
In the
jokes
beginning of the
Deadpool
movie,
said.
I don't know the fat white dude character. He was like an extra, but he was like, "You're staring at me, at my private parts and stuff." Like, remember
Okay,
that?
so
Yeah. But he
okay,
looked like
so
he liked it a little bit. And then he said he
and the
was
guy got on the phone and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call HR because of harassment," and then Deadpool stopped. Okay, move on.
nah,
Like, why are
that was a gay
you're
joke.
You're hung up on that. Move on. Next
I'm
point.
not hung up on it.
Next
Just
point.
because you don't agree with what I'm saying doesn't mean I hung
but
up
you're
on
just
it.
taking that point and just going with it and
No, I'm
saying the
not.
movie shit just
I'm
because of
trying to
that.
say
Like,
more
that's a
points,
shit
but you're
reason.
interrupting me. I'm trying to say
That's a
more
shit
points, but
reason.
you're interrupting me. He said
All
a
right,
lot
next
of gay
point.
shit in this movie.
All right,
And
give
then
me another joke.
he was kind of making hints of Wolverine saying he want to bang him and shit.
When?
Like around the second part where they were fighting and then they were sleeping next to each other and it looked like he had like a fucking boner or something.
No,
Like,
it didn't. He was
yeah,
completely
it
tied
did.
up. You didn't see shit. Like, you
I
didn't know
saw
the implication
shit.
of
Nah.
the boner. I saw the movie twice. Get the fuck out of here.
And you must have been drunk the first time and
No,
slept
I
the other
wasn't.
one.
No,
He
I
said
wasn't. You must have
helly
been
gay
slept the
shit.
first
I
time and
can't
then
remember
drunk the
all the
second
gay
time.
jokes, but
You
he
must
said
have
a
been
lot
slept the
of
first time
gay
and then
stuff.
drunk the second time because that was not fucking true. Get out of here.
You must have slept the second time.
You must have been slept the first
got
time and then
drunk
drunk
the
the
first
second
time.
time because you were like, damn, this movie was boring. So let me drink this, try to keep
Thank
myself
you,
away.
DJ. Thank you. He said the scene with the car fight was weird as fuck. Yes. And when it was weird, kind of gay. It said, and the next cut scene, Wolverine was laying next to Deadpool. How much you want to bet in a couple of weeks they're gonna be like, Deadpool was trying to touch Wolverine in his sleep or something? You know how this shit goes on social media.
I think y'all are projecting.
Nah.
Projecting her.
Nah, bruh.
I didn't see no gayness in that shit. Like, come on. Like, that's like that means you
he
want
said it
that
was
shit
sus.
that means you want that shit to happen.
No, it's not.
It is.
In this modern day time, that's the shit that be happening, the gay shit.
It's a buddy cop. That's how it was. Like, I didn't see it as no gay shit. Like,
nah,
get that out of here.
You tripping. It was buddy gay cop.
So, all right, next point. Let's go.
But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Reason?
Let's keep going.
So far, you losing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
are.
So
far, my fan base so far is agreeing with me.
So far, your fan base is just simple, like-minded people like you.
So
simple,
far, they're
like-minded
agreeing
people
with
like you. I don't care what they say. So, all right, so let's go ahead and keep moving on. Forget about the comment section because you're just going to distract yourself with that.
They literally stole the Mad Max scene at the beginning of the movie where they was in that desert. I was like, really? Y'all gonna really steal a scene off of another movie? I'm like, okay.
So you're saying it looks shot for shot, just like the Mad Max movie?
Yeah. Have you seen the Mad Max movies?
Yes, I did.
Yes. It looks. I want to put this up. Nah, pause winning. But let me keep going.
No, that's just a cousin of yours. Take that down. All right, take it down.
Yeah, shit.
Take it down.
Let me keep going. They stole. They stole his. Oh yeah, That was bullshit. That was fucking bullshit.
Okay, so
I should have put
right,
that on my
I'm ready for this.
video. They said in the
I'm ready
movie,
for this because I
they
knew you
said
were gonna complain about Magneto. Go ahead.
they said in the movie that Dyke Nova killed Magneto. How? Magneto is a mega level mutant and he got the helmet on. How could she really defeat Magneto? And then
They
they
explained in
said
the
she
movie
killed
that
him
they
off
got his
screen.
helmet off.
Oh, that's bullshit. That Magneto, no
You don't
one's
think
taking
Juggernaut
Magneto's
or
head off.
somebody else could somehow trap? And what about Azazel, the guy that could teleport? He's basically the devil.
Yeah, I could see Magneto easily defeating him. Because Magneto is a genius too. He
Wait,
knows.
Magneto defeating the devil, Azazel? No,
Yeah, I could see that. I mean,
no.
do you know how
Have you read
powerful
the comics?
Magneto is?
He's powerful, but he's
He's
not
a mega
powerful.
level mutant.
He's not more powerful than Azazel, who's
Man, you
literally
tripping.
Satan. Satan.
You
Go
tripping,
read
bro.
it. All
But
right.
let's go
If you
with the
don't read the
complaints.
comics, then that's how you know.
He's not stronger. Oh, I should put a poll out. Do y'all think that he's stronger than Magneto? I don't think so.
You don't
I
have to
don't.
put up a poll. Just go on Google right now on live stream and look it up.
Let me see. He says you, man. So many people is messaging me, but I'm gonna keep. We can talk about that towards the end of the video, but I want to keep going on with this video. I hated. I think you said you liked her. I hated the Nova character. I felt like they should have went. I felt like they should have went with Legion. Do you know who Legion is?
Yeah, he had a TV show, and you know that TV show was garbage.
Yeah. But most of Disney Marvel shows is garbage anyway. Basically all of them. But I felt like Legion should have been the villain. That would have been interesting to see Professor Xavier's son because he's super powerful. I felt like that would be interesting. But this Nova character that looks like Professor Xavier, I felt like that was just lame. And I felt like the story is generic, man. How many movies do we have to see? This is the plot of this story. How many movies do we have to see? The good guy face the villain the first time they lose, the second time they get a team together, and then they win.
It happens all the time, though.
Yeah.
So what do you expect?
So aren't you tired of it?
How different do you want it to be? Because
I want it to be way different. Why do I want to see
way different?
Why do I want to see a story over and over and over again?
But I'm sure if it was still way different than what you wanted it to be, you still would have found a reason to bitch about it.
No, I wouldn't. If it was different and it was unique, I would have liked it.
How about the Robert Pattinson Batman movie? That movie had a different ending with the villain. The villain got arrested halfway through the movie, and then he was just fighting goons. Did you like that ending?
You said what? I was coughing. What did you say?
How about that Robert Pattinson Batman movie? The villain got arrested halfway through, and then he was just getting his ass beat. The Riddler goon. You can't.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie. I didn't like that movie.
All right, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't like it. But
that's still your favorite Batman, though.
Yeah, the actor. Just because I like the actor that played Batman doesn't mean I like the movie.
All right, we're gonna move on, but I'm gonna just quote that there because that goes to another debate that we had too.
Tell me the reason why you like the movie. What was there in the movie that first off, what do you give this out of a 1 through 10?
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Oh my God. And then
you have to go into this movie knowing that literally, yes, it's the same multiverse story, but at the same time, if you're gonna laugh, I'll leave. If you're gonna laugh, I'll leave. Because I let you speak without laughing at how dumb you sound.
You did interrupt me a lot, though.
I interrupted respectfully, but I didn't laugh at you or make fun of you. But
I'm not making fun of you. I'm laughing because you gave this movie an 8 out of 10.
That's disrespectful though, because you didn't want to hear my point. You just started laughing hysterically.
No, it's not that I didn't want to hear your point. It was funny. If somebody says something funny, that's an objective opinion that makes me laugh.
Funny. That was just you being.
No, I honestly thought that was funny when you said you gave this movie an 8 out of 10.
I honestly thought your review was funny though. How you tried to shit on the movie to try to get. The movie was terrible.
I gave this movie a 3 out of 10.
I know that your channel, you like to do your rants and stuff like that, but this movie was not as bad as you're trying to make it out to be. It's not a perfect movie by any means, but it's not as bad as you're making it out to be whatsoever. But there is fun to be had in this movie.
I wish you could see my vision.
No, I've seen the movie twice.
I'm saying
in the movie, you get your different variants in the movie. It's literally like an Easter eggs for people that read the comics.
I'm saying, I wish you could see my vision. What I mean by that,
yeah, I see your vision. Your vision is just pure hate. Like no, I feel like you went into the movie hating it. You said in the beginning of the movie you didn't even like Ryan Reynolds or Hugh Jackman. So it's like, why see the movie? Why see the movie then?
Because I'm an entertainer. And I think Hollywood is dead and lost their way. So,
okay, but if it didn't entertain you, then why risk yourself for somebody else?
How am I risking myself? When I make my videos, it gives me a peace of mind.
Your videos, you're taking one for the team basically because you want to get your views. You've said that before.
Yeah, but it's a joy.
But there have been times where you said, "Well, you know what? Fuck it, I'm not going to see it because it's not worth my time." Because But a movie like this, something like that.
This is the biggest movie of the year. So why not see the biggest movie of the year? I'm talking about in the nerd kingdom. This is the biggest superhero movie of the year. So I have a nerdy channel. Why not do the biggest movie of the year? Like I'm not understanding.
Yeah, but you don't know if that's the biggest movie of the year because you don't like
what's going to be the biggest movie than Deadpool? Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the Avengers that just got announced might be bigger.
But that's not coming out this year. I'm talking about this year. Deadpool is the biggest superhero movie this year.
Yeah, but we don't know that so far.
You're killing me, man.
I feel like you only wanted to see this movie because you wanted to get your views. You're known for making rant videos.
Yeah.
And therefore you went into this movie with pure hate. Hell, even in the video, you said that you were hot in this car. You were hot on that review too.
I disagree. And I love doing
bullshit.
Let me read one of these comments. It says,
"No, ignore the comments.
Joker won't come close."
Yeah, Joker won't come close.
Yeah, so if Joker won't come close, and that's the next superhero movie that comes out this year,
but you're crazy.
Deadpool is the biggest movie of this year
because DC movies always suck. So it's like that's crazy to think that would come close anywhere.
No, he mentioned that because that's the only superhero movie that's coming out that can compete with Deadpool. So Deadpool is the biggest movie this year.
It's not competing with Deadpool.
So let's go further on to this conversation. I thought the cameos were fan service. I thought it was weak. I didn't like any of them.
Isn't most cameos fan service though? That's what most cameos is for nowadays. So I don't know what the complaint is for that. That's what most cameos are for.
I can still complain about it even if it's like happening. Hey, even if it's in every movie, I still have the right to complain about it.
This is so stupid.
How's it stupid? I don't understand.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
I don't like the cameos in this. A lot of people said they like Blade when I read social media. How? His suit looked generic. He didn't say much lines. He didn't even really defeat any of the...
He killed Azazel, though. It was confirmed that he killed Azazel, the devil. And we
really didn't see that. We didn't see that.
Shooting him, he shot him. Yeah, we saw it. The guy tried to shoot Blade, and Blade shot him in the chest with his gun.
But we didn't know if he died or not.
He did because he didn't get up.
And then that was like a quick cut. We saw him shoot him, and then it went
So
to another scene, and we
do you
didn't
want
really
this
see
whole
them.
movie to just be Blade taking over the movie? Because it's not
No,
about Blade.
no,
It's like,
I'm
dude,
saying everybody is hyping up this Blade cameo, and it
people are
wasn't
not.
that good to
People
me.
think it was
It
cool
wasn't.
because it's like, all right, he came back after. Yes, it was. I don't know what else you want, dude. His cameo was cool.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
You
Yes,
are
it was.
delusional.
I think you're delusional because his cameo was cool.
What's up, Elm?
Yo, I just came from the gym, leaving the gym right now. But man, your video cracked me up when you
Thank you.
said Deadpool was pretty much. I saw the trailer where he dressed up like a woman or something. That thing was funny.
Did you see the movie?
I was going to see it, but I saw your review, so I was like, man, why waste the money?
You
Why
might want to
waste
hop
$15?
out and see
Hey,
the movie and then hop
Elm,
back in.
Elm, you're gonna have to watch this stream if you haven't seen the video. I only want to do debates with people that saw the video. So
Yeah, so hop out and then hop in later.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, but watch it, listen, yeah. Oh my
All right,
goodness.
keep going. What's your next point? Let's go. Let's break this shit down.
I didn't care for Deadpool's best friend Peter. He seemed kind of gay.
He's barely in the movie. Barely in the movie.
I hate. I hate
he wasn't
that.
his best friend. He was just a car salesman.
Can we have some rules in this stream? Why are you keep interrupting me when I'm trying to prove a point?
Why are you getting all sensitive?
I'm
all
not
right,
being
go.
offensive. I
Go.
want to prove. I want
Go.
to say my opinion, and then you keep interrupting my thought.
All right, go.
I was trying to say I hated the scene where his gay friend Peter came in the middle of the Deadpool fight. Remember when all the Deadpools was fighting Deadpool and Wolverine, and then they ended the fight. They literally ended the fucking fight because everybody is friends with Peter in different universe. That was so lame. That was so cheesy. That was so unforgivable of that situation. I'm like, my goodness. Like, you gotta admit that scene was stupid.
Can I go?
You gotta admit that scene was dumb.
All right, can I go?
Go.
All right, yeah, the scene was like it was a little too coincidental. Like, what the hell? Why would they end it that way? Okay, I'll give you that, but I wasn't bitching and complaining about it. The fight had to end at some point.
Yeah, it should be an intelligent way for it to end.
Well, all right. What's next?
I hated, and I mean I hated the Deadpool dog. I seriously hated it.
Right,
why put this dog? Can I finish, please?
I'm sorry.
Why put this Deadpool dog in a movie if he's not going to do anything interesting or unique? I could see if he did some type of powers or he killed something or whatever, but he was there to lick Deadpool's face. It was disgusting. Now you can go.
I mean, yeah, it was basically just fan service. I wasn't expecting much from the Deadpool dog. And like I said, that dog is ugly. Did you see my review where I said how I thought the dog was ugly? So, I mean, yeah.
Oh, my God. That dog was just mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing.
I think it was okay if he was just there for a quick scene and then you don't see him again. But like I said, I just think the dog was ugly. I'll give you that.
Can you at least admit the last battle scene was fucking weak? It was weak. I swear, and I think Deadpool mentioned this a couple of times in the movie about the budget for these films. I feel like the budgets was not good. Wait a second. I don't know why people keep calling me doing this fucking stream. Quit calling me. I'm on a damn stream. Oh, God, I'm losing fucking focus. Oh, the last fight. You have to admit the last battle was fucking weak. Certain parts of this movie, it looked kind of fake. Remember when Deadpool was killing those soldiers in the beginning of the movie? The blood looked fucking fake. Funny. The blood looked fake, though.
It
You
looked like
didn't think the
any
blood
kind
looked
of,
fake?
to me, it looked like any kind of blood you see like in The Boys or anything like that. That's what it looked like to me.
Wait 1 second. Somebody's calling me. Trill, I'm on a fucking stream. No. Open what door? What door? Fuck. Hey, could you talk to them? I gotta open the door for my brother. Could you talk to them real quick? I'll be back in like 10 seconds.
All right. But yeah, the movie wasn't really as bad as he's making it out to be, despite some of his little fans in this comment section here. It's basically a nice, fun action. I think Reaction Man said something about it earlier too. So, I mean, I have fun with it. It's not a perfect 10 out of 10 movie, but I have fun with it for what it was.
I'm back. What I'm disappointed, you know why I'm so disappointed that you like this movie? Because it's kind of funny because after I finished this movie, I hated it so bad. You told me you wasn't going to see it until like later on that day. And I was just so hyped throughout the day. I'm like, I know SSJ is going to hate this. I know we're going to just talk shit about this on the stream or something. And then you wrote me and you said you liked the movie. I'm like, no, you wasn't supposed to join the dark side. You was one of us. I couldn't
I think you're
believe
just
it.
making it a bigger deal than it needs to be, bro. I can understand if you didn't like it. People have their opinions, fine, but the movie was a satisfying movie to me.
I can't believe it. So are you going to at least admit that the last battle scene was weak as fuck? They had to destroy this machine and then the movie was over, basically? That was trash.
But were you paying attention to the actual story being told? What happened after and before?
What do you mean?
Like about letting go and stuff like that? And I didn't really necessarily think it was a weak ending because like it fit kind of like how the other Deadpools were, how you see action in the front. It's a fast, like it takes place in the beginning and then they go to the past and then tell the story and then you see more action. That's kind of how it was to me.
I just thought the last battle scene was really weak.
Like, I'm glad it wasn't the same. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm just glad it just wasn't the same CGI. Like you see a bunch of CGI things on screen, and they're just fighting a bunch of things like we see in the same Marvel movie.
Yeah, I wanted more. Could you admit that? Did you see my newest video today? How I thought they should have did the Deadpool kills the Fox universe or the Marvel universe, and that could have been a great reboot for the MCU, and we get new actors. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, well, I gotta see the rest of the video, but to me, the movie was pretty much Deadpool kills the Fox universe because Johnny Storm from Fox died, and most of those other characters we might not see again except for a few.
But Deadpool didn't kill them. It was other people that killed these characters. It would have been cooler to see Deadpool kill all the MCU and the Fox
But
characters.
technically, he got Johnny Storm killed, though.
Yeah, technically.
Because he doesn't know how to shut his mouth, so he got Johnny Storm killed.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but it's a bad way to I whether Deadpool use a sword or something to kill him.
Can you admit that his fighting scenes look good? Like when he fought against Wolverine, he kicked up the magazine and reloaded his gun and then took out his swords and was cutting up with Wolverine.
The only good fighting scenes was Deadpool versus Wolverine. All the rest of the scenes, it either looked fake, quick pace, and it just didn't look good to me. The Deadpool,
like it was Deadpool and Wolverine fighting the Deadpool variants. That scene looked good.
Can we talk about X-23 knocking out the Juggernaut by herself? That was garbage. That's trash.
It's not impossible.
I don't believe that. No, I don't. Juggernaut is a superpower. Wolverine can't even defeat the Juggernaut by himself. No way.
This is a weaker Juggernaut, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a better one soon too. That wasn't even the same actor.
I'm not buying X-23 can defeat the Juggernaut. I'm not buying it. I thought that was feminist fan service. It was disgusting in my taste.
I disagree. To me, I disagree. Like, yes, it was BS that she defeated him fast. Yeah, but do I think that she can defeat Juggernaut?
Nah.
Yeah, if Wolverine can, then she can. Yeah.
No, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying her defeating. Nah.
So you want to admit
because it takes a lot of times. It takes a whole
on live stream that you don't like female characters.
A lot of time. You said what?
So let's just admit right here on live stream, no matter how strong the female character, you hate them and it's bad writing if they're strong.
I can admit that, but I will admit too that X-23 defeating Juggernaut was fucking ludicrous. It was shit. I that moment, I literally wanted to walk out the theater. I just could not believe it. I didn't get it. Let me read this comment. It says the reason why the Human Torch got killed is because it was Fox and Feige wanted Chris Evans just to be Captain America. That kind of makes sense.
To me, it was more so they brought him back as a cameo because we already have a Fantastic Four that's going to be in the MCU. It was a nice cameo for the people that seen the Fox movies. It had nothing to do with whatever that dude was saying.
That could make sense. They wanted to kill him as the Human Torch because they're about to bring out the new Fantastic Four movie and they're already got their own Human Torch. So that kind of makes sense.
That's exactly what it is. And besides, I can definitely see him coming back again as the Human Torch again if they wanted to. They could just say he's from a different alternate version of the 2005 or something. You know how they do.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I don't care for Chris Evans, but it was a breath of fresh air seeing him play the Human Torch. And maybe, just maybe, he probably should have been in the movie all the way through.
Well, let me ask you this. Did you even like Chris Evans playing Captain America?
Yeah. I just don't like Chris Evans because of some of the comments he said about the Buzz Lightyear movie. He was basically approving the gay agenda in the Buzz Lightyear movie he was in. So that's when he kind of turned me off. But I like him as Captain America. I really do.
Okay.
And like I said, he was a breath of air in this movie, but he got killed not really quick, but he got killed quick.
Now, did you remember my video? I did say that in my video. Like, he did get killed quick, and I didn't like that. I didn't like how he got defeated fast by Pyro, because we both know in the comics Human Torch is way stronger than Pyro from the X-Men.
And you know what other part they dropped the fucking soap on?
Which one?
Guess what character should have been in this movie?
Daredevil and Punisher.
We could have had Daredevil. But I was going to say we should have got Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
I wasn't expecting him. I wasn't expecting Spider-Man at all because they would have had to do something with Sony or something like that. I wasn't expecting Spider-Man at all.
But he's basically part of Fox, kind of.
No, he was part of Sony, not Fox.
But all those movies were basically around the same time.
Yeah, but they weren't a part of the same company, though. They weren't making movies under the same company. Like Fantastic Four and those other movies were.
I don't know about I think it would have been cool to see all the characters that we grew up watching in the early 2000s when Marvel was kind of building up the universe. We probably should have saw Incredible Hulk. I mean, we saw like a glimpse.
We saw a glimpse.
Yeah,
of
we saw it.
Hulk.
We saw a clip, but we should have saw more of that.
See, I think you set your expectation too high in that regard. I wasn't expecting Spider-Man at all.
No, I'm not expecting that. I'm saying that's what should have happened.
I mean, I'll agree with that. Like, wrong with he should have. Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with these movies? They don't really surprise us anymore. It's almost the same old, same old. Surprise me. Put characters in the movie I wouldn't think would be there. It would have been cool to see all the characters from the early 2000 movies. See Daredevil, seeing Incredible Hulk. I'm trying to think of all the superhero movies that came out in the early 2000s. Punisher. I think that's me personally. I think to see all those characters in that film would have been kind of cool.
A Deadpool and Wolverine movie though, because that'll just take away. Like, here's the thing: like, we had all of those other cameos. That makes sense because those are other versions of Wolverine. We had all those other Deadpool clones or whatever. That made sense because they're related to Deadpool in some way. Like, that would just take away, like, Hulk being there would have made sense because of like Wolverine fighting Hulk. No, Deadpool said it too.
This is what would have been cool to see all of them versus all the versions of Deadpool. That would have been cool. That would have been an even fight than have Deadpool and Wolverine versus all those Deadpools. They weren't gonna win that. That's why they put the dumbass Peter scene in it to end the fight.
If you go back and rewatch it, even if you hated how it ended, Wolverine and Deadpool, the main Deadpool and Wolverine, they pretty much like whooped all of those other Deadpool and clones' ass. Like, they didn't give them that much trouble.
They wasn't gonna win that fight because they came back.
And you complained about the lady Deadpool. She was one of the first ones that got beat up. She got stabbed by Wolverine in the face.
Nah, it just sucked that it kind of looked like she was the leader of, like, the quiet leader of that group.
So, I didn't get that vibe because you know who plays her, right? Ryan Reynolds' wife. So that's the only reason she was in the front. But I didn't get the vibe that she was the leader.
Usually the character that's up front is usually the leader of the group.
Yeah, but she didn't say anything though. Everybody else, like, there was another Deadpool that said "Let's fight" or whatever. Like, she was just there. I didn't get that impression that she was the leader.
I don't get why we got Elektra over Daredevil. That's crazy.
I don't think you watched my video. Did you not hear me mention that in the video?
You said what? No, I heard you mention it in the video. I'm just bringing it up on this stream.
Well, Elektra, yeah, I'll give you that.
Like, yeah, I'm letting people know that probably haven't watched your video.
Well, like I said, Elektra, she didn't need to be there. I'll give you that. I wish it was Daredevil or somebody else, because that's actually the Elektra that nobody liked too.
Exactly. Tell me this would have been a better plot to see all the Sony characters, the Fox, the Marvel, whatever characters in the early 2000s versus all the different variants of Deadpool. That would have been a cooler story to me.
It would have been cool, but I don't think it would have made sense though.
It would have.
Not for the narrative they were trying to go with.
I mean, they probably should have changed the narrative then. Because the narrative, oh God, we got John Level Fox.
Don't focus on that right now. Don't focus on that right now. I'm just glad that we got a movie that was something that we can enjoy. Like, the action was good. The story was simple. It's not a complicated story whatsoever. It's not like anything that's poetic or anything like that, but it's a simple story. Deadpool's a simple character. He's a parody. The action was good. It was solid action. The cameos I thought were cool, but we could have had better cameos. But the cameos that we did have, like Blade, I know you didn't like how Blade looked, but I thought he looked cool. His fighting looked cool. Gambit looked cool.
I want the people that's watching this video to answer this question, because me and SSJ disagree. I felt like Channing Tatum had a terrible, I don't know if it was a British accent or something.
You don't know what British is then.
I don't. Asian. Well, well, Cajun, whatever. I felt like he had a terrible fake accent that hurted this Gambit character, and he looked kind of too fat in the face when he was playing Gambit. I would like to see
I
what
said
y'all
that.
think.
So I agree. Yeah. So I did say his face looked a little weird, but there's a whole story behind it that was like a 15-year-old story that everybody knows by now. Like Channing
Don,
Tatum was supposed to play. He was supposed to play Gambit many years ago, but it never happened. So
Don,
unfortunately, he got to play him this time, and he had the Cajun accent. No, don't allow anyone else to join.
he don't want anybody else to join, but I would invite you, Don, but he don't want anybody to join, and I promise him it will be a fair debate. But
yeah, it's just me and you. You're not gonna invite your boys on here.
What was I about?
Listen, I'm a comic book person. I have common sense. I'm not just gonna find the things I hate and just roll with it and then make the movie to be worse than what it actually is. It's not perfect. It's not, but it's.
I mean, you almost saying it's perfect. You gave it an 8 out of 10. That's almost a perfect.
That's a pretty good score. It's a movie. You can have a pretty good time in this movie.
No
yes,
way.
It is. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. So I want y'all to write.
If you don't read the comics, then that's how you're gonna feel. And you pretty much told me you don't read the comics or have time to. So. When you read that Wolverine and Deadpool comic, then watch the movie again, then you're gonna feel different. What
I told you is over the last 5 years, I don't read comics that much. I might read about 10 good stories a year, like the popular stories. But before I have my daughter,
okay, you see how stupid this comment sounds. This movie was garbage. I didn't see the movie. How is it garbage and you didn't see it?
He watched my video on it.
See, and you're giving out false information.
I'm not giving out false information.
He watched your video based on that and won't see the movie.
Hey, he shouldn't.
He should.
Some of my fan base been watching my videos for 5-6 years. Some of them kind of have the similar opinion with me. So if I say it sucked, 9 times out of 10, they probably gonna think it sucked too.
Yeah, well, I'm not most people. That sounds like a cult following, if you ask me.
Whatever you want to say.
If I have a different opinion, even if we can be cool, then I should be able to share my opinion without being crucified or being told I'm crazy.
Who's crucifying you here?
Nobody, but I'm just saying in general terms.
I mean, you're acting like a victim here, and nobody's crucifying you. It's just people, we don't agree with what your take is. That's it.
Yeah, well, I think, I'm sorry, but your take is just more on hate than it is fact.
How is it more on hate? If I say I don't like the jokes, that's an opinion-based opinion. How's that?
And
hate?
I did say earlier, I said that's valid. Okay, you didn't find the jokes funny. Yeah, that's opinion-based.
But the movie,
so we agreed on that part.
But the movie is like 80% comedy. So if I don't like the jokes, that means I'm not going to like the movie.
Okay, but what about the action though? The only action scene,
and I told you, the only action scenes I liked was Deadpool versus Wolverine. Besides that, all the rest of the action was blah blah blah. It wasn't that cool. And the Wolverine versus Deadpool, those fights was actually cool. But you know what I was thinking.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You know what I was thinking the whole entire movie? I was thinking, my goodness, we need a Wolverine versus Incredible Hulk. That was the fucking movie we should have got before we saw this bullshit. That was my thinking the whole entire movie. I almost wanted to cry how bad this movie was. But what would you about to say?
Wow, bro. Wow.
He said what, bro?
Yeah, we should get a Wolverine versus Hulk, but that's not happening because of Hulk. There are issues with Hulk anytime soon. But
if we get a Hulk versus Wolverine and they make Mark Ruffalo the Hulk, I'm gonna hurt somebody. I'm going to go to Disney headquarters and say, what the fuck are y'all doing? Mark Ruffalo is not a good Hulk. He does not deserve a solo movie. Can we agree with that at least?
You said Mark Ruffalo not getting a solo movie?
Yeah, he don't. Mark Ruffalo do not deserve to be the Hulk. He's not good. After seeing him play the smart Hulk, I'm out.
I mean, the only way that Hulk could get any kind of redemption at this point is if they revert him back to the Savage Hulk. And I mean, Edward Norton's not coming back. Like, they already said that he's hard to work with. If you look at Edward Norton's credits, it even says under his credits that he's hard to work with.
My thing is, who cares? If Edward Norton is hard to work with,
they care,
and they're idiots. If someone is hard to work with, but can bring you millions of dollars, because if he's in this Marvel project, it's going to be $1 billion movie. So if somebody could bring $1 billion to the table, even though he's irritating to work with, you should bring him along.
I mean, do you remember how much the movie made back then? Because, like, even though the movie, we like it, it didn't make as much money as they wanted it to back then. But now Marvel's a different brand now. Now, if you get the right supporting cast and stuff, it can easily make $1 billion. Like, Marvel is in a different playing field now than it was back then. There's more people that's into comics now, into superhero stuff. So it's a bigger market than it was back then. If you get him, and
if
plus
you get
the movies
Edward
were better
Norton
back then too.
You said what?
I mean, most of the movies were better back then too.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I definitely agree that the movies, like, everybody knows I hate Jay Leno, but if that guy can make me $1 billion, I'm going to put him in a project. You know what I'm saying? So they need to put Edward Norton in these movies.
But that's just not how things work, though. Like, if you don't get along with the person and they don't get along, and you don't get along with the person that's in charge of the business, then you just got to find somebody else.
I don't agree with that. If this part, because they're only going to be in the set for like 5 months, 6 months. It's not like they're working with each other for years or something. After this movie project, they both could disappear in a honeymoon way or something. I could see it if you're hiring someone you don't like and you got to see them every day for years.
Okay, what if you're the type of person, you talk so much shit about this person, and this person basically wants to fuck you up in the same room that you're in? Why would you want to work with that same person? Why would you want to risk
the paycheck, money, dollar bill, yo, money. Don't money make the world go around? I don't care.
So I guess you would wear a dress for money too. Huh?
No, I wouldn't do that. Now that's selling soul type shit. I'm not about to sacrifice my butthole. Wear a dress.
I already have it in my contract that the next role that you take, you're gonna be wearing a dress, and I can.
Fuck you. Hell no, I ain't wearing no goddamn dress.
Did you see that movie? Did Paul wear a dress?
No,
damn right he did.
Ain't no way, boy. You gonna have to shoot me.
They said they wanted you to be one of my bitches because I played a pimp named Slickback, but I said, oh hell no, baby, I don't want him because I'm not gay. Oh hell no,
bro. I watched that interview like 3 times. That interview was so funny.
Hell yeah. But I hope you still see through my points as well too. Well, actually, no. I'm not surprised if you probably don't see my points. But
on the movie,
yeah.
I just feel like
I feel like you wanted me to hate it as much as you did, so you're mad.
Yeah, I did. I agree with that. I wanted you to hate this movie as much as I do with a passion.
Listen, I've hated every single Marvel project that's come out after Endgame, and even the projects that I got slightly excited for, I was like, we'll see, and it still ended up being shit. 2 years ago, Halloween was the only time we got something decent, and that was Werewolf by Night.
He said, "What is my thoughts on Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom?" I think it's terrible. I think it's awful. I think Disney needs to stop recycling actors in their ball club. I feel like it's new blood in Hollywood. Pick someone else. I don't want to see Robert Downey Jr. He's too fucking old. We've been seeing these actors for like 20 years. I want to see something new. I want different. I don't think it's going to be good. I honestly don't, but we will see.
I'm gonna make a skit based on that. That's gonna come in the future. But
I
think
you said what?
I mean, I do agree that the casting choice was lazy, but we'll just have to. All I'm just gonna say for right now is that we're just gonna have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I would be surprised if that movie's good. I feel like it's gonna be like an Iron Man Part 4. They said it's gonna be like an Avengers movie, but I feel like it's gonna be more of like an Iron Man Part 4. And when have these fourth movies actually been good? We have to.
Have you seen any of Robert Downey Jr.'s other movies?
Woo, a long time ago.
Like any of his recent movies. Like
no,
his
I haven't
acting
seen.
style, he acts the same in every movie.
Yeah.
So like imagine him playing Doctor Doom, but he has like the same charisma as Tony Stark. Like that's basically how it's gonna be.
That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared that we're basically going to get a Tony Stark, and he's not going to give us that evil enjoyment that I would want. That's what I'm scared of.
That's what I think too.
Let's see what he said. He said, "Yeah, man, we need some more young actors." Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
So what else did you not like about the movie?
I'm about to end this stream in 9 minutes because I gotta go to work.
Oh, so. You running?
No, I'm not running. I'm letting people know so
I'm just
people can wrap it up. But mostly, I didn't care for the cameos. The action was good with Wolverine versus Deadpool, but besides those scenes, the action to me wasn't that cool. The blood was fake sometimes. Some of the sets looked fake. The last battle was weak to me. The villain was trash. That's how I feel about this movie. I did not enjoy it. The jokes did not punch for me, except one joke about the Human Torch. Besides that, this movie to me was not that good. I was disappointed. That's my thoughts.
So you were disappointed in the movie?
Yeah, I was disappointed. I shouldn't say disappointed.
We could say this.
You said what?
So we could say this. So just overall, you were disappointed in this movie, and this movie didn't do anything for you.
Overall, I wouldn't say I was disappointed that I was wrong about that because I knew going in that this movie would suck. I would say this movie did not do anything for me. I would not buy this on DVD. I'll most likely never see it again. That's my feeling. It's not like I forced myself to hate this movie. A lot of people say, Paul, you just hate everything you see, or like I remember coming into the Guardians of the Galaxy.
But that came out like 12 years ago, though. Like, yeah. Give me something that you like that came out this year.
Could I finish my thought real quick?
Go ahead.
I remember going into Guardians of the Galaxy hating the movie and then coming out loving the movie. What I'm basically trying to say is just because I have an opinion that this movie sucked, the movie could change my mind when I watch it. This movie did not change my mind. I knew coming in that this was going to suck, and when I came out, this movie sucked. Now, what did you have to say?
So I'll piggyback off of that. You know, sometimes people go in there like with the expectation of hatred or negativity, and they come out feeling exactly the same way. and that's normal for that to happen usually too.
Yeah, but
because your hatred was so strong.
I don't wire like that. I will admit if I was wrong. I will admit, like when I saw the Batman movie, coming into the movie, I hated the movie. Watching the movie, I thought it was pretty decent. I even did a good Batman review. Then I watched it the second time. I saw more mistakes and errors, and I didn't like the movie after that. But I will change my mind during a movie if it shows me something different than what my thought process was going to be for this film. That's how I work. I don't know how other people's brains are wired, but if the movie changed my mind, I will be a man and admit that I was wrong.
Yeah, but there's a lot of predetermined factors here, though. So you admitted earlier you didn't like Deadpool's character at all.
Yeah, I didn't like the character at all.
Okay, so that's one. Yeah. How about the villain? Like they already showed us who the villain was, so you already had a premeditated hate for the villain strictly because of the fact that the villain was a female villain.
Yeah.
And you hate female villains.
And it's another reason why I hate her, because she's a lame rip-off version of Charles Xavier, but a female. So if they was going to do a female character, I don't want it to be a rip-off version of a male character that I like. It's almost like a sex swamp, and sex swamps in movies suck to me.
I didn't feel like it was a sex swap because this character has existed for over 20 years.
You said what?
This character has existed for over 20-something years.
So that's not a long time. That's
a long time.
That's not that long.
So what? She has to be like existing for like 40, 50 years for her to be acceptable to you? Or you're just not going to accept her because of the fact that she's a female character?
I'm not going to accept her because she's a female version of Charles Xavier. If I want to enjoy...
But if you're related to somebody, wouldn't it make sense that you would have similar powers?
But out of nowhere throughout the X-Men history, he gets a sister. Like, this just happened like 20-something years ago. He didn't have a sister in the beginning of his history.
But in some stories, he doesn't have a brother either. But then out of nowhere, he has a brother, a twin brother at that too.
Well, they're not putting him in the movie, so it really doesn't matter. They put his sister in the movie, and I just thought she sucked. She didn't say any lines or anything.
She didn't say any lines.
I said any lines that was unique. Of course, she talked. She didn't say any lines or anything that was unique that I would say this is a cool character.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's end this in 2 minutes. Just tell us a quick opinion on why I'm wrong.
I mean, I pretty much ran down with it with the fact that it seems like you already had a premeditated hatred with certain things that surrounded the movie. And because those things happen to be in the movie still, you pretty much like focused in on those things without seeing the overall story and said, you know what, fuck this movie. Female villain, fuck this shit. I hate this. The action is not that good to me. The joke thing I understand, because jokes, that's subjective. You may find something funny that I don't with other comedians, so on and so forth. Okay, fine. I give you that.
Have you ever heard of the term dead on arrival? So have you ever heard like bad information on a movie when you just know this movie's not going to be good because of the information you watch?
Dead on arrival.
You said what?
It definitely wasn't dead on arrival.
To me, it was.
Yeah, that's just another exaggeration, boy.
I'm not a doubt. You hear my fan base. A lot of them agreed that this movie sucked.
I don't care what they said. Some of them didn't even see it because they saw your stupid review.
It was only one person. It was only one person that said he didn't see it. All the rest said that this movie was not that good.
Yeah, well, I don't agree with their opinion either. They disagree with your opinions because they're your fans, like you said. So
I mean,
people,
they're not going to agree. There's tons of times where my fans fight back and tell me that they don't agree with my opinion. You know how many
actually
people?
no, because I've looked all over your channel. Most of your fans, when they've disagreed with you, I've seen you go off on them, and then they don't say
Yeah,
nothing back.
yeah. There's times they don't agree with me, and we argue. So not everybody that's a fan of mine agree with
Yeah, but those people
everything I
that have
say.
argued were like people that weren't really like people that you ended up hating later on, and then you got rid of those people.
I haven't got rid of nobody. Who did I get rid of that I argue with on YouTube?
But we're not here to clear that out right here on air. But the point is, it seems like some people are too afraid to share their real opinion, and they just want to kiss your ass just to give you the satisfaction, and that's not me. If I like something, I'm gonna tell you why I like it, and I'm gonna give you my reason. And if I hate something, I'll tell you why I hate it too, and give you my reason.
I think you're reaching, man. I think you're
I
reaching.
think you better. I think you better look up what reaching means.
I think you're
'Cause
reaching
that's what you
because,
were doing in that video you made.
there's plenty of times where I don't agree, where my fans don't completely agree with me.
So after this stream, you want me to call you, and then I'll tell you some examples.
I mean, you could tell me tomorrow after this stream, I'm going to bed. I gotta wake up at 3 something in the morning. But you could call me tomorrow. You still got my number?
Yeah, well, I got work tomorrow, but I get off at about 4. So at some point, I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah, call me tomorrow so I can show you messages on my YouTube channel of people disagreeing with me. Not everybody agrees with me.
And
That's
also,
life.
listen, not everybody's a fan either, unless you know that for a fact that they've subscribed to your channel and have watched most of your videos. Because sometimes you can have people that'll be fake fans and watch your video over and over just so they could complain or troll you in the comment section.
That's still a fan, though. If you willing
that's
to,
a troll to me.
That's a fan. If somebody's willing to watch my videos all the time and leave comments, even if it's hate mail, it's still a fan. It's a different type of love. It's still a fan. Yeah, it is a fan because if I sucked or something, they will watch someone else. But I'm entertaining enough.
But people are weird on the internet like that, though. That's how weird people are on the internet, and we've talked about that and agreed on that too. So
yeah, that's true.
To do with
but
being a fan.
I truly believe if somebody sucked, they're not gonna watch their videos over and over again. That's my opinion, though. If they like the person enough to, like, you get what I'm saying. If they like the person enough to rewatch their video, it's something they like about that YouTuber. They just don't like what he's saying.
Well, then that person might be Special Olympics or something, but that person might have some trauma going on or something they can't get past with. Like
there's tons of YouTubers. There's tons of YouTubers that I watch that I don't care for their opinion. I just watch their channels for information. Like, have you heard of a YouTube channel called the Comic Cast 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, his voice is fucking annoying. His opinions suck, but I watch his videos because he gives out information about Hollywood movies and shows. So
see, I'm different. I try to find somebody that voice doesn't annoy me, that does give out the right information, and I just go and stick with them.
But I'm about to end this. I'm about to go. I think this was an epic stream. Do you think so, or are you upset? Or
no, I'm good because right now I just I'm good.
Okay, yeah, you like the stream, or you got out your opinion. You feel like you left everything on the table.
I mean, I gave everything that I had, pretty much my real thoughts. I hope you listen well, but I know it goes in one ear and out the other. So
oh no, that's not true. I'm definitely gonna watch this stream. I will listen to this stream when I'm at work tomorrow. Because that's what I usually do. I listen to the streams at work and see what I messed up on, or see what I could do better.
Yeah,
But
sometimes I'll listen to the streams while I have a long shift at work too, because some of our streams end up being about 4 or 5 hours long, so it'll make the day go by faster.
yeah. So everybody, before I end this stream, I don't know if y'all subscribe to my second YouTube channel, but it's Token Black Sky _89. Let me see if I can show y'all the screen real quick. Because I feel like a lot of y'all are not subscribed to my second YouTube channel. I want to show y'all what my second YouTube channel looked like.
Oh, that channel. I thought I hit unsubscribe. Nah, I'm kidding.
Hey, be cool, bro. Be cool, bro.
He said he need that sub.
Yeah, I definitely need that sub. I'm like a few subscribers away from 100, like 10 or 12. But anyways, before I end the stream, subscribe to Token Black Guy _89. If y'all are not a subscriber to that channel, please subscribe to that channel. And if y'all got some type of money in y'all fucking wallet,
Oh, there
donate. Let me see if I got the cash out sign right here.
you go. There you go.
I'm broke, so if y'all want to send me $1 or $2, help me towards my dream. My dream, my goal is to get 400 people a month to give me $10 or donate $10, or they pay for something I got. But if I could get $10 from 400 people, I can live off YouTube every month. And it doesn't take much. I don't have any expensive bills like that. So if y'all want to support my dream, support my goals, and
so maybe DJ, whoever this is that keeps commenting, could be your first person to donate $10 to Black.
I mean, they could donate anything. They could donate $1 or $2, whatever. But hey, it helps
but
the
he
channel.
really rocking with your channel, so he need that $10.
It helps me, and it helps my ego. And what's crazy, before my YouTube channel got deleted from YouTube, I was getting some decent donations a month, but that stopped once my YouTube channel got deleted. So
yeah, he said he ain't donating. But yeah, I got a few donations from one of my videos from a while ago.
Shit, that's cool. Yeah, because it helps. Like, if somebody donate to the channel, that makes me feel like they really, really love the content I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
but if they can't, I understand. Times is hard. Bills is expensive. If any dude got a girlfriend, I already know that costs money. I might do a part 2 video on how to save money, and I'm definitely gonna get crazy
but
on
you gotta
that.
do a part 1 video first.
I already did a part 1.
Oh,
It's
you
on,
did?
yeah, it's on Token Black Guy. It got over 100 views.
It's on the old channel.
No, it's on the second channel I got.
Oh, okay.
Is this video. I think I did it 2 weeks ago. 12 days ago. Yeah.
Shoot, I think I unsubscribed from you during that time, bro.
Hey, you need to press that sub button back, boy. Shit, quit being emotional, boy. I need them subscribers.
He said he need them subscribers. Nah, bro, please.
Yeah, I need them subscribers for real, boy. But this was a
one.
You said what?
This was a fun stream, young Padawan.
Yeah.
You have learned well with this debate, and do what you will with it. You did come close at this standby.
Nah, you lost this debate.
But right now, you lost.
You lost this debate. I think more people agree.
You lost.
Nah, I think you lost this debate.
Nah, you lost.
You lost. I truly believe it's up to to the people that watch this video to see who. Right below, did I lost this debate or did
You mean lose or
SSJ did?
lost? Did I
Lost,
lost or
lose,
lose
whatever.
this debate?
Did I lose this debate or did SSJ win? Right below.
I think I blew you out of the water.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I presented facts and I gave you long explanations on why this movie wasn't as bad as you tried to make it out to be. I can understand where you were coming from, but it wasn't as bad as you're making it out to be.
I think most people could understand where I'm coming from, because if I don't like the jokes and the movie's a comedy movie, that means I'm not going to like it.
Yeah, but we talked about that earlier, though. Jokes are subjective.
Yeah, but you should understand
that
if
Johnny
I didn't
Storm
like the
joke
movie.
wasn't even the funniest joke in the movie.
What do you think was the funniest joke?
I thought a lot of the funnier jokes were when he was making fun of the overall MCU. And yeah, we're not reading his comment.
He said SSJ lost. So
yeah, he's dick riding. Take that off of the screen.
How's he dick riding?
Yeah, just take
that's
that off.
That's crazy. So if people don't agree with you, they're dick riding.
Well, this is one of your fans, right? So if I were to go on my channel and do the same thing, you would
I thought we was going to do the stream or your channel at first. Because didn't you say you were trying to do it?
Yeah, but you know what? I already got something in the works for you planned, Paulie.
We could do a part 2. I can roast you on your channel if you want.
It won't be a roast. Well, I already got a roast for you, but you know, yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take that off of the screen, though, my boy, because SSJ definitely did not lose.
I think he did.
Nah, I think you did.
I think this movie.
People that have the same simple-minded thought process, and they were like, "Oh, well, this movie sucks. Get on my debate because SSJ." Get on this debate because I'm about to beat him. And this movie sucks.
How is it a simple-minded process? That I told you valid opinions. The jokes suck. I didn't care for the villain, and that's most of the story.
All right, well, those are still opinion-based things, though. Not everybody agrees with that. The jokes I'll definitely give you, though, because jokes are subjective. Comedy is subjective.
But I'm saying the movie is a comedy film. So if you're agreeing with me on the jokes,
but are you judging the movie based on the fact that it's a comedy? Like, do you want all of the jokes to be 100% funny plus the story plus the action? Like, not everything's gonna be a perfect 10 out of 10 in this movie. That's not the only genre this movie
I have to least like 60% of the jokes,
but that's not the only genre the movie is, though.
But that's most of the movie. It's a Deadpool is a comedy film. It's a comedy film.
So
I don't get what you're saying.
Did you find the first 2 Deadpool movies funny by any means?
No, I thought the first one.
Okay, so then you didn't have no reason watching this one then.
I thought the first one was decent because I actually liked the story build up in the first movie, and I liked the action in the first movie. The first movie to me is the best movie out of the Deadpool trilogy that we got.
So what if I told you the first movie had a simple story too? I'm not saying it's a bad story.
Yeah, it's a simple story,
too, but it's simple.
I will take a simple story over a shitty ass script.
Yeah, but this was a simple story too, but with multiple.
No, this was a shitty ass script.
Nah, I'm not giving you shitty ass script.
This was a shitty ass script, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not giving that to you.
Yeah. This script was shitty. The pacing of this movie was shitty.
Because it wasn't what you wanted, it was shitty to you.
In my eyes, it was shitty. I'm giving you my opinion. You could say this is not factual. Like, movie reviews is people's opinions. My opinion, this movie was a piece of shit in the toilet that I couldn't flush down quick enough.
Yeah, that's a crazy opinion, bro. I think you're gonna be
no, it ain't.
10%. No, yes, it is.
You said Deadpool 2 was good? Get out of here.
Nah, this movie was definitely better than Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 was trash. It felt like they didn't even have a budget for Deadpool 2. That was just no.
Nah, this Deadpool and Wolverine was definitely better than Deadpool 2.
Did you like Deadpool 2? Because I didn't like Deadpool 2.
I didn't like it that much. I like the first one more.
Yeah, the first one do you think the first one's better than this third one?
No, this third one's better. Third one's better. Way better.
I felt like the first Deadpool movie was a simple plot. It was average. It was okay. Second one, the budget was cheap. The story was boring. And the third one was a fuck me product.
The first one was good. The second one was not that good. And this third one is the best of them all.
Ah, get out of here. Boy, what you smoking on, boy? What type of trees you smoking on, man?
Nothing at all, but I think you need to go ahead and get off that corn liquor that you drinking though.
Shit, I ain't drinking any. I'm drinking some good ass water right now.
Nah, you drinking that tainted holy water is what you drinking.
I'm drinking Ice Mountain. I'm literally drinking it as we speak right now. But I'm about to get out of here. I love y'all. If y'all could donate to my fat ass, that'd be awesome. But John Level Fox, get off my dick, dude. Get the fuck out of here, loser.
He just wants to see the stream. Don't be me.
Shit.
If you had your crazy ass dude, that delusional dude that you know who I'm talking about, that you begged to come back to your channel, I think you can leave Jonah and Fox alone. I like Jonah Level Fox.
I guess. But give me that call tomorrow, because I gotta intercept your brain.
There's nothing wrong with my brain, dude. I just think you wanted to hate this movie. You didn't like Deadpool to begin with, and that's just how it is. Okay, you don't like the movie, that's fine, but I mean, it's not shit like you're making it out to be.
It is shit.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
Not.
Yes, it is.
So, I'm definitely gonna buy this movie when it comes out, though. And I'm thinking about watching this movie again in theater. It's probably next week.
If I ever come over to your crib to visit and I see that movie, I'm gonna break on the disc.
You probably will never be invited to my crib talking like that.
I'm gonna step on the disc and throw it away and pretend nothing happened.
Yeah, you definitely won't be invited to my crib, let alone near my estate. Like, I'll have security right on deck that'll knock your ass out.
Man, fuck your security, nigga. Shit, we'll have a nigga moment.
Remember, I'm the real one, so.
Okay, this stream was epic. This was funny. I know I'm gonna laugh at work when I watch this.
Yeah, this will be something else.
Let me see what Omar said before I get off here. It says, "What's better, the crackhead Rock or the crackhead Ryan Reynolds?" They're all
Ryan
bad.
Reynolds is not a crackhead. So.
Yes, he is. He's a Hollywood elite crackhead.
Yeah. So you don't like any Ryan Reynolds movies from back in the day? Because Ryan Reynolds had funny movies back in the day.
Since he played Deadpool, he plays Deadpool in every movie.
He's played the same character in every movie. Have you not seen any of his movies from the early 2000s?
Can you admit that his voice sounds like Deadpool voice in the newest movie? His voice used to not sound like that before he played Deadpool.
I mean, that's just his new stick now, but I don't really like a lot of his other new movies anyway. So, I mean, that's my opinion on that.
Yeah, I can't watch this new movie.
The last movie I saw from him, I think, was Fall Guy. I didn't really care for that one.
The only way I'll watch a Ryan Reynolds movie if it's in the MCU now. I cannot watch any project he's in because he basically has that annoying Deadpool voice in his other movies. I think he does it on purpose just to promote his character. Like, ooh, Deadpool's in everything. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm out.
I think he does it like as an Easter egg or an inside joke thing.
That's what I think. So I agree with you on that. But any last words you want to say before I end this epic stream?
Yeah, I pretty much blew you out of the water on this one. So
You
I
are a
mean, yeah,
fucking
that's it.
lie. You're lying.
Nah, but you know what? The devil is a lie. That's what Usher
Shit,
said.
and I ain't the devil, nigga.
You the devil, so the devil is a lie.
No. SSJ is a liar.
The devil is a lie, and we know
This
that
nigga
nerd
is a
culture is a lie.
liar.
Nerd
Liar,
culture
liar,
is a
pants
lie.
on fire. Nigga lying.
Toxic is a lie.
Shit, you the Joker on this stream. You know you hate this movie, low key.
No, I don't. I like this movie.
Yeah, right.
You know that you just hating. You just want your hate to bleed through on the internet.
We got
It's
a real
okay,
life
Paul.
Joker,
Get out of
everybody.
You don't have to have your
SSJ,
pain.
he got that makeup on right now.
You don't gotta hide that pain, Paul. You don't have to hate everything. Not everything is shit.
Shit,
It's not. Just let go, young Jedi. You're a young
you are
Padawan,
hilarious.
but it's okay. I'll train you harder. This stream wasn't strong enough to let you see the ways, but maybe we'll do a part 2.
You are definitely my young Padawan learner. We do not grant you master.
Not, because I definitely know more about this stuff than you do. So I'm definitely not a Padawan learner.
That's your opinion, but
that's not my opinion. That's fact.
That's definitely your opinion. What was I about to say?
Definitely a fact.
My council, my fan base do not grant you master.
Your fan base doesn't have a say over nothing, bro.
Yeah. Right now, they say you lost this debate, bro.
Who's there? That your cousin that was on here earlier?
Shit,
that you cried over the phone and was like, "Please tell me that SSJ doesn't make sense."
My family members do not watch.
And I'm pretty sure John and Level Fox agrees with me. And Reaction Man agree with some of my
John Level Fox is an idiot.
Conko won't say it, but he agrees with me too because he did like the movie too, which he did comment on my channel.
Yeah, he liked the movie, but the Reaction Man agrees with me, and DJ Academic agree with me, and Michael
don't even know how to spell
Michael Joe agree with me. And
Michael Joe didn't see the movie, so you said earlier he doesn't count, so he doesn't count. He didn't see it.
And I think if he saw it, he would think it sucked.
Well, I don't know. Maybe time can tell. But if he has the similar brain like you, then maybe he'll think it sucks too. And that brain is somebody who doesn't like a lot of comic characters, it seems, or female characters at that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like female superheroes or villains like that.
So what about Powerpuff Girls?
You said what?
What about the Powerpuff Girls?
I like them.
Why do you like them so much?
I guess I grew up watching them,
but they're females though. Why do you like them so much? And they're kicking everybody's asses, including
I like them because they're not part of Marvel or DC.
That doesn't make any sense, bro. So you like them and they're females. They do the same thing those characters do, but that doesn't make any sense. So everything you said is invalid at this point.
No, it's not. I like Powerpuff Girls because I grew up with them. I grew up watching Marvel and DC. Men were the main characters. I did not grow up watching female characters take over Marvel or DC.
So you're telling me you've never seen any female characters whatsoever do any
not in Marvel or DC
at all? You lying.
Nah, I'm not lying. In Marvel and DC, I grew up when I grew up on the Batman. He was in charge. He was the face of his own product, Superman, and I could keep going further. I grew up watching these characters be in charge of their own product. And so of course, I'm not going to
that's different though, being in charge, but I'm talking about them actually doing superhero stuff. Like it seems like you have a problem with them just doing
because they know their role. Back when I grew up, the female characters knew their role.
But that's a sexist mindset.
They were side characters.
Though. But that's a sexist mindset to have, though.
To you, it is.
No, not to me, because
it's a manly product.
They can have superpowers.
Is Batman a manly product or not?
That's not the argument we're making.
It is the argument.
You're changing.
If you agree that Batman's a manly product, I want to see the man be in charge of the story.
Yeah, but that's not the argument we're having here. That's
What's
not
the argument?
narrative. The narrative is you don't like female superheroes in any kind of story, even if it's like a group ensemble.
That's
they
not
should
true.
just be in the background.
That's not true.
They should just be in the
They
background.
they could be in the movies and shows. They just cannot be the main character. I don't care.
So they can't have any shine either?
No. Not in a manly product. I like my entertainment like the 80s and 90s. If you watch 80s or 90s movies,
I think you need to go back and watch some of those shows from the 80s and 90s. What about the Wonder Woman show from the 80s?
I didn't watch that. And
what about Batman from the 60s, season 3, where Batgirl was the main character with Batman and Robin?
I didn't care for that show anyway. I thought it was cheesy.
There we go. So
and that
you
that
really
was
didn't like these shows, bro.
You said what?
So you really didn't like a lot of these shows?
Yeah, I do. I like the Batman animated series, the Spider-Man animated series, the X-Men animated series, X-Men
there was a lot of females on those
Revolution.
shows.
You said what? I like the when what's that character?
But there was a lot of females in all of those shows you just mentioned, though.
Yeah, but it was mostly
cool
it was mostly based on a man.
Some of those episodes have female-focused episodes. You don't remember the episode of Batman animated series where it was all about Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and
if you rewatch those episodes, they were mostly about Batman.
Batman wasn't in it until the last 10
episodes. It'll be a different story, but like 80% of that show is about Batman. Like, stop the cat.
There's plenty of episodes where he's not in it until the last 10 minutes. So I think you need to go back and rewatch. Stop the cat.
Are we talking about Batman animated series?
Yeah, the original Batman animated series. I'm not talking about new animated adventures that came after. I'm talking about the original.
Because the new animated adventures, that was feminized. But the Batman animated series, most of those episodes was about Batman. You tripping?
Because Batgirl, because there was some female in it, it's feminized. That doesn't make sense.
What are you talking about? I said the shows was about Batman.
Yeah, but you're forgetting what I said earlier, though.
What are you saying?
So let's say there's an episode of the Batman animated series episode where they kind of switch the narrative on, and it's about Batgirl and Robin. But like towards the end, Batman comes to save them because they're caught up. That's still a feminist agenda, even though Batman wasn't a part of the story.
How is that feminist agenda? Batman saved them. It was a male character.
Yeah, but you hate the fact that the female characters are getting the shine though, because she was the main star of that episode or episodes like that.
No, I don't like when a female superhero saves a man superhero or make the man superhero look dumb or something. That's what I don't like about this new age feminist agenda. They make the man look weak, soft, and gay, and the women are strong, tough, and they have no problem sometimes.
Well, yes, I can agree with you on nowadays. Yeah, especially in this stupid phase 4, they make the men look stupid. But even back then, there were situations where the men have gotten saved by the woman, and they didn't make them look stupid. They were just like, okay, thank you, and that's it. And the man ends up saving her right back.
Yeah, they don't do that in today's age. Today's age, if you notice in the last few MCU movies, there either has to be a female boss or the main superhero has to be a female. It has to be one or the other. The agenda is crazy right now.
Yeah, well, we're always gonna have an agenda at some point. Unfortunately, there have always been female villains, but they haven't been as prevalent as they are now. But
most of the time, back in the 90s when I grew up, if we had female villains, they were side characters, like Mystique. She was never like the main villain.
She was always a main villain.
You said what?
She's been a main villain many times.
Most of the time, not. Most of the time, she either listened to Magneto or she was listening to what's that guy? What's that character? The main villain. He was all blue.
Who?
I forgot. He had the 4 horsemen. I forgot. I cannot believe I forgot this character. But most of the time, she had a boss and she was listening to somebody and she was working for an organization. Mystique.
Yeah, but that was only in the 90s, though. The early 90s.
Yeah, that's the
You
time I
don't think a
grew up.
character that's able to switch, a character that's able to turn into anybody and do things like sneakily and stealthily, who's a master spy and master at espionage, you don't think she could do way more than just listen to other people?
But she was
Like,
never
that
the
would be a
main
waste of her
villain, though.
character.
Me growing up, she was never the main villain of anything. She was
So
always
you would have
listening
an issue
to
if she was a main
Magneto and
character
stuff.
now. So
You
there
said
would be
what?
an issue if she was a main character, if she was a main villain now.
Yeah, because she never was. She was always a side character.
Well, Paul, I think you're just going to be very unhappy with a lot of some of these other stories because that's just not how things work nowadays anymore.
I know. That's why I have a rant channel. My YouTube channel is about exposing the fake, the gay, the agenda, the bullshit. Entertainment is dead to me. So my job is, if you probably a 80s or 90s kid and you grew up with good entertainment and you think it sucks like I do the new stuff, you come here for a laugh. That's my job. But yeah, Apocalypse. Yeah, thank you, John Level Fox. You finally said something right. Yeah, Mystique was either working for Apocalypse or Magneto when she was irrelevant. But I'm about to end this. I'm sleepy as hell.
Yeah, we can go ahead and end it because I got to get some stuff ready for work tomorrow.
Yeah, but give me that call, okay? Cause I gotta.
It looks like you need that call. You feeling lonely, huh?
Nah, I'm trying to prove you wrong again.
I guess I got to prove you wrong again since this
Nah.
this ass whooping on stream wasn't good enough.
I definitely did not get an ass whooping on this stream.
You got to go ahead and clean your bottom off.
Your superhero name is Mr. Delusional.
No, first of all, I'm not delusional. I think that's you. And second of
that's
all,
you.
I wouldn't be a superhero. I'd be a super villain because villains are cooler.
Your super villain name is Mr. Delusional.
I think your super villain name is nerd culture really is toxic in real life.
Hell nah. But I'm about to end this. I'll hit you up tomorrow, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
May the force be with you.
You too. Wow.